What's the dealio? What's going on with you guys? It's your favorite drinking partner here to spill some more wine on the table. Basically just coming here to be messy and spill all my business because that's what I do. Open book, open journal. That's what I am. I don't mind sharing my information or telling my story because you know what? It's mine. I own it and you can't do nothing about it. So if you don't want to hear what I got to say, then you can move right on along. Point blank period. Because lately I've been trying to adapt this new way of living that my best friend keeps saying she on Goldenville, and she's not really being bothered or trying not to let herself get bothered by her kids, her life, her husband saying stuff, and just little things that might go on in her life. She just keep reminding herself that she's on Goldenville and nobody can do anything to touch me. Where's Goldenville, you might ask? Goldenville is a place in her mind that tells her, I'm living my life like it's golden, and there ain't nothing you can do to take me away from what I'm doing. So I have to switch that some for myself. Because Goldenville for me is, because I'm already at a place, or not even at a place, I've grown, and I'm still growing in this place, don't get me twisted, where I'm not allowing what people have to say about me get to me. I'm not allowing what people have to say against what I'm doing get to me. So you can say it under your breath, you can say it to my face, you can do whatever you want to do. Guess what it's not going to do? It's not going to affect what I got going on in here and everything that I've worked so hard to accomplish, which is feel a certain type of way about myself. So you're not going to take that from me. But I will say there are certain outside forces that are taking place that do tend to irk my nerves a little bit and tend to make me feel like, maybe just make me feel a little bit like, life is not going the way I hoped it to go or the way I envisioned for myself, so to speak. So I just have to keep reminding myself that I am living my life like it's golden. Because I have to remind myself that everything I have today is everything I need. Everything I have for today is everything I need. My lights are on, as you can see. There's food in my fridge. My rent is paid. My car note's paid. My children are happy and living and thriving and healthy. Like everything I need for today is good. I'm good. But there are some dreams and some aspirations that I have for myself that I feel like it's not going as quickly as I want it to go. But I can't rush what the universe is cooking up. I can't rush it. I gotta kind of sit back and just allow things to take place and be grateful for the things that I have already in my life. So I have to live my life every day like it's golden. You know why? Because it motherfucking is. And nothing that's going to happen is going to take that away from me. I'm going to stay on Goldenville too. Get with it. You need to get with it. Come on, Goldenville. Join us in this movement of nothing and any outside forces is going to affect what's going on here internally. Because what's going on here internally is much, much greater than what's going on outside. Everything's going to continue to change. Everything's going to continue to fall apart sometimes. And everything is going to continue to try and affect your Goldenville-ness, your goldenness, your diamondness, or your platinumness, or whatever high jewelry quality you want it to be. Something's always going to be trying to attack that. You got to protect it. You got to stay on Goldenville. You got to remind yourself, wait a minute, hold on now. I'm too good for this. I'm too good for the comments that you might be making at me. I'm too good for the anger that you might be throwing at me. I'm too good for the shade you might be throwing at me. I'm too good for all of that. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sip my wine and turn my back on all this hateration that you're trying to bring my way. All this you're trying to do to make me get off Goldenville. So, lately finding a job, and I call it a job because this is exactly what it is. I have bigger and greater dreams than just somebody paying me a check every week or every 2 weeks just to make my bills, sustain. Like, looking for a job to be able to free up my creative mind. And I say that because my creative mind is not free right now because I'm too worried about how I'm gonna pay the bills. I'm too worried about feeding my kids. I'm too worried about putting gas in my car. I'm too worried about how I'm gonna get this, you know, for the kids for their gymnastics or their dance or piano or whatever. Like, my mind is too cluttered right now, and I own that. I own that very seriously. So I put my creative mind to the side just so I can pick up my professional mind and say, okay, you need to look for a job. You need to look for a job that not only takes care of bills, but take care of this, that, and the other. And I'm 100% believing the fact that that's going to happen for me. Because once that happens, then my creative mind will be freed up. And I know there's a lot of people that's probably going to think I'm probably doing it backwards. But hey, that's your way, this is mine. I gotta make sure my bills and my kids is taken care of before I can start venturing out and doing, you know, entrepreneurial bull crap, because my kids waiting on me to get this business deal going, but yet and still they still hungry. Pants ain't fitting right, shoes got holes in them, you know, whatever the case is. Like, we won't be doing that, and that's something that's in my mind right now. So I take that note to say that I'm still going to pursue what it is that my heart desires and what goes with what everything that my being is about. Every fiber of me says talk show host. Every fiber of me says, you know, television, creativity, talking, conversation. Like, everything about me says that, and I enjoy doing that. But everything also about me says take care of family, take care of home, take care of lifestyle, take care of, you know, your kids and everything like that, and take care of yourself. So that's coming, but I do let it bother me. I let it bother me that, you know, I have to look for a job. I let it bother me that my dreams haven't taken place yet. I let it bother me that I'm still, you know, kind of like still in the same place that I was when I won't say that. No, I'm not in the same place that I was when everything happened with my marriage, but I will say that, you know, I'm not where I wanted to be and where I would desire to be. And I'm still working towards that. And it bothers me sometimes when a bill is not getting paid or when I owe people money or whatever the case is. So, like, yeah, it bothers me. But I still got to live my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden. So I'm on Goldenville and I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay in this happy place because my happiness is mine. My joy is mine. My peace is mine. And I have to protect it at all costs. So if you come at me with negativity, I have to remind you that I'm on this place called Goldenville, and it is nothing that you can do to take me off of this island. Like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay happy. I'm going to stay joyful. I'm going to stay peaceful. I'm going to stay loving. I'm going to stay kind. Everything about me says friend. Everything about me says caring. Everything about me says love. So if you're trying to reverse that, you gotta go. I'm staying on Goldenville. You should join me.